Welcome to Mozambique, a land of breathtaking coastlines, rich cultural traditions, and fascinating contrasts. Known for its unique blend of African and Portuguese influences, Mozambique offers a tapestry of cultural heritage and natural beauty that's unlike anywhere else on Earth. But what makes this country truly intriguing are the strange and captivating customs that you won't find anywhere else. In today's journey, we'll uncover 20 strange things that exist only in Mozambique. From deep-rooted superstitions to unusual everyday practices, there's no shortage of surprises waiting to be explored. So, whether you're an adventurer, a culture enthusiast, or someone who enjoys discovering the unexpected, join us as we dive into the hidden wonders of Mozambique. Let's embark on this fascinating journey together. Now that we've set the stage, let's dive into the first few unique cultural practices that make Mozambique so fascinating. These customs might seem strange to outsiders, but they hold deep meaning and significance in the daily lives of Mozambicans. 1. Women forbidden to add salt to food. In Mozambique, there's a unique custom that might surprise many. Women are discouraged from adding salt to food. This belief stems from a long-held superstition that suggests if women add salt, it could cause hernias in men. While this may seem unusual to us, it reflects the deep influence of spiritual and cultural beliefs in Mozambican society. This practice also highlights the intricate dynamics of gender roles. In a way, it's a reminder of how traditions shape daily life, even in the kitchen. For many Mozambicans, this isn't just about cooking, it's a way to maintain balance and respect for tradition. 2. Receiving gifts with both hands. Another important custom in Mozambique is that when you receive a gift, you must always use both hands. This is more than just politeness, it's a sign of respect and deep appreciation. Using both hands symbolizes that you value not just the gift, but also the effort and intention behind it. In Mozambique, gestures like this reinforce social harmony and mutual respect. It's not just about the material exchange, but about acknowledging the connection between people. Small actions like how you give or receive a gift play a big role in strengthening social bonds. In Mozambique, tipping is not a common practice. In fact, it's often seen as rude. While many countries rely on tips to supplement worker wages, Mozambicans believe that workers should be paid fairly for their services. Offering a tip can sometimes be interpreted as an insult, suggesting that the person isn't earning enough. This tradition underscores the importance of fairness and respect in the workplace. By not tipping, Mozambicans ensure that workers receive the wage they deserve, promoting a culture of dignity and equality. Mozambique is a country where drinking tap water can pose health risks, and as a result, both locals and tourists are advised to stick to bottled or purified water. The country's infrastructure for water purification still faces challenges, which increases the risk of contracting waterborne diseases such as cholera and typhoid. This safety measure is critical for maintaining public health, and it's something that every visitor should be aware of. While drinking tap water may be a thoughtless habit in many countries, here it's a matter of caution and well-being. Shopping in Mozambique is more than just a transaction. It's a social experience, especially when bargaining is involved. In markets and smaller shops, bargaining is not only acceptable but expected. It's an essential skill for both buyers and sellers, and it adds a lively energy to every marketplace interaction. Bargaining in Mozambique isn't just about getting a lower price. It's a way to build connections, share stories, and even establish trust. A good bargain makes both the buyer and the seller happy, turning a simple purchase into a memorable experience. In Mozambique, dressing modestly is more than just a fashion choice. It's a way to stay safe. Wearing brand-name clothing or expensive jewelry can attract unwanted attention, making you a target for theft, especially in areas with large economic disparities. For both locals and visitors, blending in with simple, modest attire is a sign of respect for the local culture and an important safety precaution. In Mozambique, being low-key in your fashion choices isn't just about fitting in, it's about valuing community and minimizing risks. Mozambique is a country deeply rooted in its traditions and spiritual beliefs. These customs, passed down through generations, reflect the country's connection to the past and its respect for cultural heritage. In this chapter, we explore some of the fascinating superstitions and spiritual practices that play an important role in everyday life. In Mozambique, talking about floods is considered bad luck. This belief originates from the country's painful history of devastating floods that caused widespread destruction and loss of life. For many, avoiding the topic of floods is seen as a way to protect against future disasters and honor the memories of those affected. This cultural belief goes beyond superstition. It's a reflection of the collective trauma and resilience of the Mozambican people. It serves as a reminder of the country's vulnerability to natural disasters and the strength of its communities in the face of hardship. Mozambicans take their spiritual beliefs seriously, and referring to them as superstitious is seen as disrespectful. For them, these practices are essential aspects of their culture and identity, providing guidance, meaning, and a sense of belonging. From rituals to ancestral connections, these beliefs are not simply old-fashioned ideas, but are deeply ingrained in their way of life. Calling these beliefs superstitions can dismiss their importance and significance, so it's crucial to approach Mozambican customs with sensitivity and respect. Understanding and honoring these practices is key to connecting with the culture on a deeper level. Mozambique offers incredible experiences for both locals and visitors, but there are also important safety practices that everyone must keep in mind. From navigating the roads to protecting yourself from health risks, these customs highlight the importance of staying safe and mindful while exploring the country. Driving in Mozambique is an adventure in itself, but it comes with challenges. Many roads are in poor condition, and traffic rules are often loosely enforced. In fact, some roads become impassable during heavy rains due to flooding. Because of these conditions, it's generally advised to drive only when absolutely necessary. Whether you're a local or a visitor, minimizing driving reduces the risk of accidents and helps conserve the country's natural environment. For tourists, this might mean relying on local transport or hiring a guide to navigate the terrain safely. Mozambique's tropical climate creates an ideal environment for mosquitoes, which means malaria is a constant concern. Both locals and tourists are encouraged to take preventive measures, such as carrying malaria medication at all times.
Mozambique's tropical climate creates an ideal environment for mosquitoes, which means malaria is a constant concern. Both locals and tourists are encouraged to take preventive measures, such as carrying malaria medication at all times. In addition to using mosquito nets and insect repellent, having medication on hand can be a lifesaver. This precaution is especially important in rural areas where medical facilities may be limited. Protecting yourself from mosquito-borne diseases like malaria is a must for anyone traveling through this beautiful country. Mozambique's extensive coastline along the Indian Ocean makes it a haven for seafood lovers. With a variety of fresh catches like prawns, lobster and calamari, Mozambique's culinary scene is a true delight for anyone with a love for seafood. The dishes are rich in flavor, often prepared with fragrant spices and creamy coconut milk, creating a fusion of tastes influenced by Portuguese and African traditions. Whether you're sampling grilled prawns on the beach or enjoying a hearty seafood stew at a local restaurant, Mozambique's seafood is as fresh as it gets. For those who appreciate the ocean's bounty, this country is a true paradise. Mozambique is home to significant gold reserves, which have played a key role in its economy for years. The mining sector provides livelihoods for many Mozambicans and contributes to infrastructure development in mining regions. However, while the country is rich in natural resources, the environmental impacts of mining, such as deforestation and water pollution, pose significant challenges. Striking a balance between economic growth and environmental preservation is essential. Responsible mining practices are increasingly important to protect Mozambique's natural landscapes and ensure that the benefits of its gold resources are shared more equally among its people. Despite its vast natural resources, Mozambique remains one of the poorest countries in the world. The wealth generated from resources like coal, gas and minerals hasn't always translated into widespread prosperity. Many Mozambicans, especially in rural areas, lack access to essential services like quality education and healthcare. The cycle of poverty is exacerbated by low wages, high unemployment, and limited opportunities for economic advancement. International aid and economic reforms are crucial to helping Mozambique break this cycle and create a more equitable future for its people. With over 60% of its population under the age of 25, Mozambique is one of the youngest countries in Africa. This youthful demographic offers both opportunities and challenges. On the one hand, young people bring energy, innovation, and the potential for rapid economic growth. On the other hand, the country faces the significant challenge of providing education, job training, and employment opportunities for its growing youth population. Investing in education and skills development will be critical to ensuring that Mozambique's young people are prepared to lead the country into a brighter future. With the right resources and support, this generation could become the driving force behind Mozambique's long-term prosperity. Mozambique is one of the few countries in the world with a modern weapon on its national flag, the AK-47 assault rifle. This symbol represents the country's hard-fought battle for independence from Portuguese colonial rule. The flag also features a hoe and an open book, symbolizing the importance of agriculture and education in Mozambique's development. The AK-47, crossed with the hoe, signifies the balance between fighting for freedom and working for prosperity. It's a powerful reminder of the sacrifices made for independence and the continuing struggle to build a nation where education, agriculture, and economic growth can thrive alongside peace. Mozambique is home to some of the most diverse and untouched natural landscapes in Africa. From its coastal regions and marshes to tropical forests and national parks, the country is a haven for wildlife. Gorongosa National Park in particular is world famous for its conservation efforts and is home to a wide range of species, including elephants, lions, hippos, and numerous bird species. Conservation efforts in Mozambique focus on protecting these natural habitats, combating poaching, and engaging local communities in sustainable tourism. The country's rich biodiversity is a key part of its national identity and a draw for nature lovers from around the world. Mozambique's music and dance traditions are as diverse as its landscapes. The country has a rich musical history that blends African rhythms with Portuguese influences, creating a unique and vibrant sound. Traditional genres like marabenta and macuaela tell stories of love, struggle, and community, often accompanied by lively dances that bring people together in celebration. Music is more than just entertainment in Mozambique. It's a form of cultural expression and a way to pass down stories and traditions from one generation to the next. Whether it's the rhythmic beats of drums or the melodies of traditional instruments like the marimba, Mozambique's music is a key part of its cultural fabric. Mozambican cuisine is a delightful blend of African, Portuguese, and Indian influences, creating a rich tapestry of flavors that reflect the country's diverse cultural heritage. One of the key ingredients in Mozambique's cooking is seafood, thanks to the country's long coastline. Dishes like grilled prawns, lobster, and fish are often spiced with peri-peri, a fiery chili sauce made from African bird's-eye chilies. Another traditional dish is matapa, a stew made from cassava leaves, ground peanuts, and coconut milk. The combination of fresh seafood and locally sourced ingredients gives Mozambican cuisine a unique and unforgettable taste that visitors are sure to remember.
Mozambique is also known for its vibrant tradition of artisan crafts, which showcase the country's cultural diversity and rich history. Wood carving is one of the most highly regarded crafts, with artisans creating intricate sculptures, masks, and furniture that depict symbols from Mozambican folklore and spiritual beliefs. These carvings are not just decorative, they hold deep cultural significance, reflecting the country's connection to its ancestors. Pottery is another cherished craft, with artisans using traditional techniques to create beautifully designed vessels and pots. These pieces often feature patterns inspired by nature or geometric shapes, reflecting Mozambique's deep connection to the land and its spiritual beliefs. These crafts are a living testament to the creativity and skill of Mozambique's artisans, passed down through generations. In Mozambique, traditional healing practices are an essential part of the cultural fabric. Known as curandeiros or zapatistas, traditional healers play a vital role in communities, offering remedies and spiritual guidance based on knowledge passed down through generations. These healers use local plants and herbs, believed to have medicinal properties, to treat a variety of physical and mental ailments. For Mozambicans, healing goes beyond just treating symptoms. It involves addressing the whole person, including their spiritual well-being. The connection to nature and the spiritual world is a core part of these healing practices, making them an important aspect of daily life in Mozambique. Many people continue to rely on these traditional methods, even as modern medicine becomes more accessible. As we've seen, Mozambique is a country full of fascinating traditions, unique customs, and deep cultural beliefs. From its rich cuisine and artisan crafts to its spiritual practices and natural wonders, Mozambique offers a truly one-of-a-kind experience. We hope you've enjoyed this journey into the 20 strange things that only exist in Mozambique. If you found this video intriguing, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more explorations of the world's hidden cultural gems. Until next time, keep discovering the unusual and the extraordinary.